Hey guys, I'm Buckwsr, putting the do into do-it-yourself. I'm here today with a really nice Craftsman mower with a Briggs & Stratton engine. It belongs to a friend of mine who dropped it off, and he then sent me a text message which reads, "Good afternoon, left you a gift," smiley face emoji. Not running. When it does, it shuts off. Well, he's not giving it to me. It's a gift in the sense that he would like me to try to fix it. So sure enough, I started it up. It started on the very first pull, ran for 3 or 4 minutes, and then it struggled and died. Didn't cut out immediately. It struggled first and then it died. I don't think it's spark. I put a spark tester on it, and even after it died and wouldn't start, it still did have spark. So I think it's a fuel related issue. Not getting enough fuel to the carburetor maybe. I'm not really sure. Now this has a primer bulb feature. It doesn't have a choke, so it's not related to the choke. I think it might have something to do with fuel delivery to the carburetor. So thought it'd be fun to try and figure it out. Now, I think I'm going to put it up on the bench. I think I'm going to give it a brand new spark plug, because sometimes they go bad. They work for a while and then stop working. And I think I'm also going to drop the bowl on the carburetor just to make sure it's good and clean inside there, not anything in there that could be intermittently gunking it up. So let's go ahead and do those steps. Well, I don't think the spark plug is the issue. However, I have known spark plugs to work fine cold, but then malfunction once it heats up. That plug looks about right to me. So we're going to change this guy out. Can't hurt. Alright, but what I want to do now is drop the bowl on the carburetor over on this side and just take a look at what's going on inside there. So let's start by taking down the air cleaner. I mean 5/16, not 5/8, or 8mm. New air filter is probably a good idea. Also, now, let me tell you what I plan to do. I'm going to try to see if I can take down the carburetor bowl without taking off this air cleaner plate. I'm going to tell you why. This Briggs & Stratton engine with the primer bulb feature, they can be real temperamental once you've removed this plate. And sometimes you try to put it back together and the primer bulb no longer works. I've tried new gaskets, I've tried doubling up the gaskets. They're just really temperamental. Now that's working, so I don't want to mess with it. So I'm going to see if I can come in through down here with a 1/2-inch ratchet and pull down the carburetor bowl here without disturbing the front of the carburetor or the air cleaner assembly. That's my plan. I'm going to use a pair of vice grips to pinch the fuel line. Pinch that off so it doesn't keep running. Try to catch what comes out in that glass dish. I just don't have a lot of room to work. So let's see if we can loosen this nut. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, so I think This probably is the reason we've been having troubles. See if you can see that a little closer. There is a fair amount of crud in the bottom of that bowl. So my guess is it's running okay, but occasionally the jet gets clogged with this debris. So we're going to clean out this debris. I'll shoot some carburetor cleaner up around the base of the carburetor there. We'll put it back in. We'll also clean out this guy, the bowl nut, which is also our main jet, because we need fuel to flow through here, through the holes in the side and then out through the top. If that gets clogged up, it's not going to run. I think that's the problem that we're having here with these intermittent running. So you got a lot of crud in there that's accumulated and sitting in the bottom of the bowl. It probably plugs the carburetor up from time to time, and that's the reason for our intermittent refusal to run and for stalling out on us. So again, like I told you, I'm doing this with the air cleaner assembly still attached to the carburetor because of how temperamental that primer bulb feature can be. So we're just going to give this our best shot. But I think the problem is not up here at the top of the carburetor, it's the bowl here. Let's clean this guy out. And I'm going to do the same with this plug. I'm going to shoot the carburetor cleaner through the top, and it should come out the sides. And we'll shoot it through the sides too. I sometimes like to take a paper clip or a safety pin and poke through these holes too, just to make sure they're good and clear. So we'll clean that out, and then we'll put the bowl back on, keep our fingers crossed, and go cut some grass and make sure our job's good. Alright, well, we've completed our repair, and I think the problem was the gunk that accumulated in the bowl of that carburetor clogging up the main jet. While we have the machine, I went ahead and changed the oil, changed the air filter, put in a new spark plug, and I think we're ready to go now. We're going to take it off the bench and go mow some grass, see how it does. I noticed the date code here is 07, so it's not like it's brand new motor engine mower, and possibly, you know, that accumulated gunk in that carburetor bowl is the product of, you know, how long's it been? 13-14 years. So I think it's really still in good shape. It runs good, and I think we're going to be good to go now, and it's going to be reliable again. So let's go try it out. Well, I think we're back in business. It's running pretty good. I think I have the wheels adjusted a little bit low, cutting a little bit shorter than I would prefer, but that's all right. It's working good. It didn't cut out. It started on the first pull. And by cleaning that junk out of the carburetor bowl, I think we've solved the the intermittent problem with this machine. It might start, it might not, won't stay running. It's good to go now. I hope this video is of help to you. If so, please feel free to leave a comment. If you have a question in the discussion below, appreciate you watching, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be really appreciated also. And so that's it for today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.